once we started scaling organically. I was kind of tempted to raise like a Series A because that's what you do. We got an offer from a VC firm for Series A, and then like after a lot of thought between me and my co-founder and a lot of consideration, we just said, I don't think this is the kind of business we want to run as a VC, a venture-backed business. We entertain the discussions. In fact, my co-founder, he was really good at raising money, just always likes to have options. So he kind of puts feelers out there and talks to different investors and just builds the relationship before they're needed, which is the smart way to go about it. But then one group started getting really serious about, okay, we want to like give you Series A, and we want to start due diligence, and here's your term sheet and all that kind of stuff. And so once we were sort of put on the fence where we go, okay, we can't just keep meeting and we can't just keep dancing, playing along here anymore. We need to shit or get off the pot and either raise or don't raise. And so when we got to that crossroads, the two of us sat together and deliberated and thought about kind of the risks and the benefits, and we decided to turn down the money, which not a lot of startups do if they get the term sheet. The reasons for turning it down was a couple of things. So one thing is, if a venture capitalist wants to invest in your company, they have to believe that it's going to grow to a certain order of magnitude. Like they have to believe that it's either going to be minimum $100 million business, more likely $1 billion, depends on the VC group. We didn't know if that was the kind of business that we wanted to build, was necessarily IPO or get acquired for the hundreds of millions or $1 billion company. Like we just honestly didn't know if that's the kind of business that we wanted to build. Want to build a profitable business, a successful business, definitely multi-million-dollar business, but are we really trying to build a business that big? We didn't think so. And then the other thing is that the strings that come attached to that, once you take venture money, you're sort of on the train, like you're on the roller coaster and you can't get off it. And I've seen it too many times in the startup world, especially like even just to give you an example, a company like Get Satisfaction, which about 5 years ago was one of the fastest growing help desk tools in the world. They ultimately didn't meet their targets as set out by their VCs. There was down rounds, there was dilution. They got acquired for pennies on the dollar. All the VCs got their money back. The co-founders got left with nothing, like zero. I mean that's not going to happen to everybody. And of course, there's some risks to not raising money when you can. But ultimately, we just felt that the benefits didn't outweigh the risks with raising VC money. So we said no.